Okay, you guys, so we're going to continue to work on the main idea in details. And remember what I said yesterday that the main idea can sometimes be the title of the book. So if I'm reading you a book called Frogs, it's probably the main idea of the book is frogs. Sometimes it's a little bit more tricky and you have to actually really think about it to figure it out, just like we did with the Animal Noses book. That one wasn't just about one animal. The main idea was animal noses, and then you had to give me the details about the different types of animal noses. So with that being said, today I am going to read this book. I'm going to read each page and then show you the picture because it has a lot more words, so it's harder for me to read sideways. So, splish splash. What is that sound? What is hopping and jumping around? What loves to swim? What loves to eat bugs? It's a frog. Can you hop like a frog? So the title of this book is Frogs. So the main idea of this book is frogs. Frogs live all over the world except Antarctica. Frogs live in wet places. They like rivers, lakes, and ponds. But some frogs live in trees. Some even live in the desert. Frogs can be found all over the world. Wherever they live, that is their habitat. Croak. Look at this frog croaking. Some frogs' throats puff up when they make sounds. Each type of frog makes its own sound. The coqui frog is named after the sound it makes. It sounds like coqui. This frog is the size of a quarter. Even small frogs can make loud noises. And croak, the deep hoarse noise that a frog makes. Frogs make different sounds for different reasons. Sometimes it's to warn other frogs of danger. Sometimes it's to call frogs nearby. This frog lives around noisy waterfalls. Other frogs would not be able to hear its calls, so it dances instead. It sticks out one leg and then the other. Can you dance like this frog? See him sticking out his leg? You guys could get on the ground and try and do that. Stick out one leg and then the other and dance like this frog. Frog food. What is a frog's favorite food? Usually it's insects. Frogs eat dragonflies and crickets and other bugs. Some frogs eat bigger animals like worms and mice. The American bullfrog even eats other frogs. We read about dragonflies already. This frog's eating a dragonfly right here. What's that pink flash? It is how a frog catches bugs. It shoots out its long sticky tongue at a passing bug. The frog pulls the bug into its mouth. If your tongue were as long as a frog's, it would reach to your belly button. That's crazy. Mine doesn't even reach to my tongue. I can't imagine it reaching my belly button or to my chin. Every size and color. Frogs can be many different sizes. The smallest frog is as big as a fingernail. The largest is as big as a rabbit. Frogs can be different colors too. Some are green or brown. Others have stripes or spots. Frogs can be red, yellow, or orange. They can even be bright blue. Watch out! These colorful frogs may look pretty, but watch out. These frogs have poison in their skin. Their bright color warns enemies not to eat them. And poison is something that can kill or hurt living things. This little frog is only an inch long. Its name is Terribilis, which means the terrible one. How did it get this name? By being the most deadly frog of all. One Terribilis has enough poison to kill 20,000 mice. Frog babies. All frogs, even the Terribilis, have mothers. Mother frogs lay eggs. When the eggs are ready, out pop tadpoles. Tadpoles are baby frogs, but yet they don't look like frogs yet. Tadpoles have tails. They live only in water. So here's the eggs. And then here's what a tadpole looks like. So you can see it has its little back legs and a tail. Soon the tail goes away and they have all 4 legs. Now we're going to read about that. Tadpoles grow up to be frogs. At first they breathe underwater with gills. Then they grow lungs for breathing air. They grow legs for hopping and swimming. And in 3 months, they lose their tails. It's time to hop out of the water. Toads are frogs too. What is the difference between toads and frogs? Toads are a type of frog. Frogs spend most of their lives around water. Toads spend most of their time on dry land. Their bodies are built for where they live. There's a frog and there's a toad. Okay, that's the book. So now your job is to go into Seesaw and do the table with the main idea and supporting details.